What's happening, good people? Hope you're all doing well today, and just wanted to give you all an update on the news and information we've got surrounding God of War Ragnarok as we approach the game's release. Hard to believe we have just under 2 weeks to go, am I right? A quick reminder before we head right into that information, go ahead and enter my giveaway for God of War Ragnarok, as I will be giving away a copy of the game to 2 lucky winners. The link is in the description for you all to enter, and please do, good people, as I don't care where you are in the world, if you win, I will make sure you get this game in time for the release of God of War Ragnarok on November 9th. The giveaway ends on Monday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which just happens to be Halloween night. I will announce the winners in the following video on Wednesday, November 2nd. Best of luck to all of you who participate, and without further ado, grab your boy and let's head out into the cold, clammy gates of Ragnarok.
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
So, many of you have wondered what the PS5 file size is going to be. Well, don't sweat it, I've got you covered. God of War Ragnarok will be launching at a whopping 84 gigabytes. Yeah, we knew this was going to be a massive game, seeing as the PS4 version comes in at 90 gigabytes. So for all of you PS5 owners, make sure you clear up some space on your PS5s to play this game. In addition to the file size, we can all expect to start preloading the game on Wednesday, November 2nd, for those who pre-ordered the game from the PlayStation Store. For those of you who have managed to get the Jotnar or Collector's Editions, I still don't know if customers are going to be getting an email for the downloadable voucher before the game launches. If any of you know more details about this, then please comment below, and I will pin the comment to let people know what the deal is regarding this. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember hearing someone say that Sony sent out the digital codes to customers' emails for those who bought the Horizon Forbidden West Collector's Edition. Is this true? Help a brother out and let me know in the comments, good people, if you know more about this. Getting on with the news. Last week, previews went live for the game, and the sentiment is quite strong for God of War Ragnarok, as many previewers claim that the game is bigger and better in just about every way over the previous God of War 2018. There are many people within the God of War community that felt quite worried that the first 5 hours in the previews played it too safe by sounding too familiar to the previous game. I made a video addressing those concerns in this video here for you to check out, about why Santa Monica Studio is so tight-lipped about what happens after the 5-hour time allotted to the previews. While all the previews talk about all the same talking points, there are some things that I didn't address in the previous update videos that I'd like to share with you here that push the God of War series forward in exciting ways. Firstly, many of you wished that God of War 2018 had more finishing moves, as in a greater variety of finishing moves to be executed rather than just sitting through the same animations over and over again. Well, the good news is that we have confirmation that every enemy in the game will feature multiple ways of being finished off, thanks to the weapon you are using to execute the finisher. As we can see here with Kratos' Blades of Chaos, this animation plays out on this particular enemy with the blades equipped, but would be a different animation if he were to have his Leviathan axe equipped instead. Kratos even has his own finishing moves allotted to hand-to-hand combat, meaning each enemy will have 3 unique ways they can be finished off. For now. I have quite the strong feeling that we will be seeing more than just the Blades of Chaos and the Leviathan axe in this game, and so following the logic of this new feature, more ways of finishing off enemies would be included with each additional weapon. Good stuff, huh? Now, it would be mighty awesome seeing the Mjolnir have unique finishers to these enemies, don't you think? Just saying. I also want to address the verticality of the combat arenas in God of War Ragnarok. Unlike God of War 2018, Kratos can now grapple to ledges from afar thanks to his Blades of Chaos to reach otherwise unreachable areas with ease. This allows for more verticality to the game flow, and especially comes in handy during combat encounters. See, if Kratos were to be low on health and players wanted a chance to hightail it out of combat to scour for health or to simply reassess the situation, Kratos can do just that by being able to grapple to different positions around the map whenever available. This brings up a dynamism to the God of War combat that hasn't ever really been present in the games before, and opens up even more strategic combat possibilities. With the added ability to jump off ledges and collide with enemies down below, this further incentivizes players to utilize the game's verticality to the player's advantage. It has also been reported that there are puzzles that utilize these jumping strikes as well, so it looks like this new gameplay will come in use for a variety of situations, be it combat or not. Atreus is also a character who has been tinkered with extensively for not just narrative purposes, but also is significantly more helpful in combat this time around. Atreus has melee combat of his own in God of War Ragnarok, and is said to be more aggressive with his hand-to-hand fighting in this game, due to his increase in size and also having lived with the King of Combat himself for the entirety of his young life. Not only is he more formidable in combat with his melee capabilities, but he continues to excel at long-range combat with his arrows, able to do devastating stun damage to enemies with just the simple tap of the square button. Atreus has his very own upgrades that will continue to make him more and more valuable the further we get into the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see even more revelations about Atreus further into the game that make him even more powerful. We'll just have to wait and see about that when we finally get the game in our hands. Thanks a lot, good people, for making it this far into the video. Go ahead and shoot the like button with your arrows if you're enjoying the content, and go ahead and grapple over to the subscribe button if you're loving it. Remember to enter into the God of War Ragnarok giveaway linked in the description for a chance to win one of 2 copies of the game. Also, make sure to watch this video here if you want a little more insight into all the previews of God of War Ragnarok and why the developers are intentionally being vague about the previews so that you can experience the real good stuff for yourself once the game is released. Thank you all once again for all the awesome support, and I'll see you on Monday for the next video. Peace!